to God always and confide in Him only. Many people update their friends, update their status per second billing. But God, beside them, they don't update God. Update God about everything. I'm amused by, pastors made it so. Very renowned pastors say, I don't pray about money. I don't pray about money. I've never prayed about money. Bros, I beg, pray about everything. Pray about everything. I understand where they are coming from because the Levitical order is expected to be blessed. The Levites will sit, teach the word, pray for people, they bring him money, right? They give him cars. Well, some of us need to go and do business the proper way, communicate, bring the proposal before God and say, Father, breathe on this. Confide in Him. Ask Him to bless you with financial prosperity. Pray. If you do it, it will happen. Pray. Confide in God. Trust Him. Prayer. Ask Him about everything. I didn't pray for a wife. All those things are arrogant expression of our foolishness. Pray about everything. And I always say that prayer, the cycle of prayer is not complete until God speaks. Prayer is a dialogue and not a monologue. Listen for God to instruct you. Habakkuk 2, he said, I will stand upon my watch and I will see what He will say unto me. Meaning that prayer is a dialogue. While you pray, you wait and listen. So when you go to the place of prayer with your jotters, I went to preach somewhere and I will see what He will say unto me. He didn't say I will hear. He said I will see. So even sometimes when you go in the place of prayer and you are praying and the only thing you saw a flash of a design of a dress, God is saying, go and make it. Pick your pen and draw it and go and make it. You don't know, it might be the turning around of your design career. When pictures flash my mind, I do it. Forget. God is not a waster of ideas. He can't flash it in your memory, in your mind for nothing. He doesn't waste ideas. That's why most of us don't get those ideas again. And you see something, ideas have shelf life. They have shelf life. They can spoil. I always tell people, when you are working for someone, an idea came to your mind in the business, say, no, I will keep it for my own when I will start my own. The idea has spoiled before you start your own. They are spoiled. Why not use somebody else's time, somebody else's money, somebody else's resources to test whether the things you are thinking can work? Give it to him for free. I work for someone, I tested everything. Everything that I've thought about in the university, about training and all that. I got into a training firm. I spent everything. Such that under 1 year that I started my own, a company had paid me like $2,800 US. For a single program with that guy, I made $100,000 US for him. A single program, $100,000 US. So sometimes you see, it's time to test it. You say, I'm hiding the idea. When it will be time for your own, for you to establish your own, the indices and the factors, the elements of the marketplace have changed entirely. Glory to God. It has changed entirely. Try it, do it. Everything, everywhere at work, I have spent myself. I don't feel like going back. Not because I am dreading the place. I have finished everything I could have done at that level. because we spent it. We spent our life here. So it's time to give all your best to whatever you do and wherever you are. Don't keep another note, another sound, another impression. Spend it. Why? Because you see, and someone asked me a question one day that we're dropping ideas in my office, and because the pool of ideas, my boss saw it, will see it first, then he took the idea that I dropped, he went ahead and presented it like his own, and he got recognized for it. He asked me the question, should I say that I was the one? Should I write a mail? Should I confront him? I said, stop it, don't do that. You know what? It shows that you are thinking in the right direction. Somebody said they are copying me. Me. When I see you do what I've done, I am so happy. I get elated. You know why? It means that my brain is working. And I told him that day, I said, you know what? The earth knows where the answer came from. The earth knows where the answers came from. It will pay you. Forget it. It means that idea is so powerful that the entire company, a conglomerate, can take it. The earth knows where the answer came from. Forget it. Leave it. There was a time I had left a job in a church office. All right? And while I was there, I had designed how a service should be evaluated. I have designed a particular form, and I pushed it to the head at the time. Not the pastor in charge, but like maybe I was number 3, succeed. It will only join the line of whether we have failed or we have succeeded before. We have failed and succeeded before. But thank God, we have succeeded more than we have failed. That's the way I used to say it. So everything I tried, I say, you see, we are going to try this one too. We have failed, we have succeeded. Yeah? When we do this one, if we fail, it will either or succeed. It will join either of the line. But thank God we have succeeded more than we have failed. We'll try this one too. We will do it. So God bring pictures to us, bring ideas to us in form of pictures. He said, I will stand upon my watch and I will see what he will say unto me. Glory to God. Number 7, we talked about faithfulness. 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 Now, and I said, be faithful to God. Be faithful. This is the hierarchy. This is the way it works. Be faithful to God. Be faithful to yourself. Be faithful to the brethren. When being faithful to the brethren, we compromise being faithful to yourself, choose faithfulness to yourself. When being faithful to your God, so that's the hierarchy, that's the level. Be faithful to God, be faithful to yourself, be faithful to the brethren. All right? So you should not at any point in time look back in your life and feel that you have lost chance and opportunity because you gave yourself to somebody else. No, not at all. So when people work with me back then in any church, I tell them, if I have not written a book and you feel like you want to write a book, go write the book. Don't think because I am your Oga, I have not done it before, to think that I am the first person who should have done it. No, you should do it. Because God brought it to you. Do it. Do you know whether that's my purpose or not? Hypocritical behaviors should not be tolerated. Be faithful to God, be faithful to yourself, and be faithful to the brethren. You know, one of the things that I used to do, I used to work in a place, and you see, I met someone in America where she was not saying, we used to think you were a rebel. We didn't know that's how to live the life. Because back then in the university, I started teaching. I have a series, I called it Truth Hardly Spoken. Truth Hardly Spoken. I exposed, the number one was that